Hello everyone. Today we will go for the F&B service first semester. Okay, a non-alcoholic beverage. Earlier we discussed about the outlets, okay, and F&B equipments. Okay, now we will discuss the ancillary department also a bit and uh, non-alcoholic beverage. When you talk about the non-alcoholic beverage, is always two types. The beverage classified in alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverage. Okay, in non-alcoholic beverage we can classify three categories. That will be refreshing, nourishing, and stimulating. Okay, refreshing means where you can refresh your mind because by the tiredness there is no, you can get the nourishment drinks is all about the, you get the benefits from the drinks, means it could be a healthy drinks. Okay, and last one the stimulating drink, which is get the stimulating means you get the kick, energy booster you can say. Okay, or the laziness could be removed that from that drink. That is the example is very simple. The stimulating is related to tea and coffee, nourishing related to juice and the shakes also. Okay, and the refreshing related to soft drinks and okay. So non-alcoholic beverage, that where the two main beverages are very popular around the world, tea and coffee. We'll talk about the tea and coffee. Tea is the not a tea is largely from the tropical area. So as earlier it was very old drinks. Okay, very old beverages in the world, and it's prominently come from the China where they use for the medicinal purpose. Later on it is used as a commercial because people love to drink a tea. Okay, but the tree is very bush tree, means there is no height of tree very less. Okay, and the evergreen means they always have leaves on that they do. Okay, it is the evergreen, means whenever you go and find the tea tree, it will always be full with their leaves and flower. Okay, the scientific name of the tea tree is the Camellia sinensis. Okay, now we talk about the process of the tea. So there are so 2-3 process tea are there, that black tea, green tea, okay, yellow tea, oolong tea. Okay, so that the process is very similar where they uh, changing the significance. Okay, significance changing significance means we skip, we can say the modified the process to get that tea. The first longer process is the getting the black tea. Okay, so in the tea processing, so when after the plucking the tea leaves, the withering happens. Withering is happen means the let them moisturized. Okay, if the tea leaves have the 100% moisturized in that, so they try to reduce it till the 50%, means they place the tea leaves on the profit plate. Okay, and let them dry. Okay, how do they dry? They can dry under the sun. If you are getting a green tea or something kind of yellow tea, so they want to fast process, so they use some kind of steaming to dry them. They using the hot air, so that is a different process for the processing of whatever tea you required. In the black tea, they using the withering process to let the sun in the sun, let them dry. After the moisture can reduce, then the rolling happen. Rolling means something they try to crush their tea leaves. Okay, and remove the break down their chlorophyll, and the tannins comes out. The chlorophyll where the green tea color happened. Color means the nature of green. If green color of the leaf is the chlorophyll. When we rolled out, that it become chlorophyll will break down, and it that turns into the black. Okay, if you will not roll down, so that black color will not happen. The something other color will happen if you don't roll down the. If you want green tea, the rolling process will not happen, because when a rolling process happen, means they try to uh, uh, bruise their leaves. They try to toasting and break down that leaf, so that chlorophyll break down, because that green color comes from the chlorophyll. Okay, so when the rolling process happen, the tannins comes oil. Okay, and chlorophyll break down. That after the okay, the leaf green color comes to go for black color. Okay, okay, the tea leaf become black. Okay, The third point is the fermentation. The fermentation means the oxidation means whenever the leaves comes under contact with the air, okay, the leaves color turn into black, and that is the because of the oxidation. That is called fermentation. The earlier with withering, the means we reduce the moisture. The second is rolling, we crush down and break down the chlorophyll. That's because the oxidation process easily happen, and the green color rapidly changes into the black. And the last process is drying. Drying means they try to stop the fermentation, oxidation, because the moisture comes the relative. So how to moisture oxidation? They pass with the hot air, okay, to stop this process. So that's how you find out the black tea. Okay, so that is all about the tea. And next is the coffee, which is all around the people's likes the coffee. Okay, the coffee is about the contains. We talk about the tea. This contains the tannins. Okay, and the coffee, the containing caffeine, which is highly stimulating. Okay, there are the two types of coffee beans in the all over the coffee robusta and coffee arabica. There are the difference between them is about the size of the and the contents of coffee. The coffee arabica is the long, proper, slightly flat beans. Okay, but the coffee robusta have a irregular cell in convex and small beans, where the coffee arabica has a less caffeine much rather than coffee robusta, and the coffee robusta higher caffeine coffee beans. The coffee processing is very simple, because the coffee is grown is like a cherry. The coffee beans we get from the as a fruit. Okay, so the tree has the cherry types of fruit. So we pulp them and we let them dry. Okay, so when we that going to be two method. Either we can put and let them ferment it. So okay, and either we can let them sun dry. The cherry flesh we can softened by in the water and removed. Okay, if we soaked in the water, the cherry flesh we get soggy, and after that we remove, then we can easily remove the cherry pulp. Okay, when we get the seed, because after removing the pulp of the fruit, okay, we get the seed. The seed has a slightly texture on the slightly slimy layer on the beans, so that should be removed. Okay, so when after the slightly layer of beans when the remove, so we get the green beans. Okay, green bean of coffee. Okay, so how we remove the slightly, we put in the in tank and with slightly rotate with them. Okay, and the next is when the sun seed when we get the seeds. Okay, so that is heated in the rolling drum. Okay, so that can easily dry, because we will try to remove slightly layer, we thoroughly wash with the water, so that become a wet. So to dry them, we rotate in the drum. After that we get the green coffee beans. Okay, that green coffee beans goes under the process of roasting. Okay, the roasting have a different temperature. Okay, when we roasting on the high temperature, that will be the very bitter coffee. Okay, if you got the medium range of the temperature, we get the aromatic and more caffeine contains coffee. And the last lightly, which is lightly, is because that could give the aromas and less caffeine to the coffee beans. Okay, after that we do the grading, and before the roasting we do the grading. Okay, so that's why we do the grading, we give the quality to the coffee beans. Okay, after the grading we do the roasting. After the roasting we do the final for the grinding. The grinding and the roasting is depends on the manufacturer, because those who are using the fresh bean, they do the instant roasting and they use it instantly. They don't grind it, they grind whenever they want to use it. Okay, that is because of creating a long shelf life. So in the ancillary department, we already know that ancillary is the subsection we are second the helping of the F&B department. There is a unhidden section which is helpful to the F&B service department. If there's what are they, there is the pantry. Okay, the silver plate room. Okay, the kitchen stewarding, okay, which is comes under, okay, and the pantry still room, okay. Also there is the silver plate room and the linen room store, okay. There are the ancillary department, the steel room and the pantry. Now there is a similar thing, because earlier steel rooms have, because F&B service have the do the roasting and doing some preparation of the breakfast and lunch and dinner, but now they have the combined, because of that, because now the most of work done by the kitchen. In the pantry, the all of the provision of the F&B equipment, so we can easily serve them, okay. In the store we always place our basic necessity for the F&B service, okay, or it could be stationery or proprietary food product or the cold drinks and beverages, okay. We have also linen room where we place our F&B service linen, okay. The silver plate room is related to the where we place the F&B service equipment, especially a silver service equipment, which is always required, okay, what we have, right. So this is always managed by the kitchen stewarding, okay. So that is all about the ancillary department. I hope you understand about the whole concept about the first semester F&B service, where we cover up with the equipments and the ancillary department, F&B department, the non-alcoholic beverage and the outlet. Thank you.